I've been getting an awful lot of questions about losing weight, especially as we come up to the end of the year and people start setting New Year's resolutions for the next year. Not everybody does that, but but it's a common question that people have because oftentimes people are getting stuck with their process and procedure to actually get leaner, to lose weight, and to really know what to do. And so invariably, many people hit the gym on January 1st. They want to lose weight and do all that. The really what I want to break down today is really talking about what I call ideal weight. Ideal weight. Like, what's your ideal weight? When I say ideal weight, I mean, what is the right amount of weight for the frame of your body? Some people are built bigger, some people are built smaller, some people are lean. But if you're carrying all sorts of extra weight on a frame of a body that's not really designed to support that amount of weight, you're going to cause more rapid deterioration of your body. Weight is a misunderstanding. At least weight is a combination of three different factors, which is water, muscle, and fat. We call that body composition. And body composition is really the total entirety of your body weight is broken down into those three segments. So if you're losing weight, you don't always know what you're losing. If you're losing weight in a short amount of time, is that just water weight? Are you losing muscle mass? Probably not that quickly, not within a day. Are you losing fat that quickly? Probably not. So, sometimes there's slight fluctuations up and down, but that doesn't mean that you're actually losing any significant weight. And so over time, we want to really measure what's called our body composition. Body composition is best measured by what's called DEXA scan. DEXA scan is typically used for bone density. So as a person gets older, hormonal changes, other changes, as a person ages, the density of their bones, meaning the hardness of their bones, can begin to change. So the DEXA scan will both measure bone density and body composition. So, at least in my own life, I do a body composition test. I started doing it every 6 months. And just to be able to monitor and see how I'm doing. Am I going up or down? Because you're really not staying the same. You're really either going up or down. Your body changes all the time, and it's certainly as your body ages and you're making new decisions, eating new foods and different exercise routines, your body's going to change, and that's going to change your weight. Now, the interesting thing is, if you're a weightlifter, you're doing resistance exercises, you're really physically fit, muscle weighs more than fat. So sometimes if we're exercising and we're doing resistance exercise, or we're in the gym lifting weights, our weight may actually go up. And so there's different things that will cause the weight to go up, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. We really want to look at that lean muscle tissue to be able to understand whether or not it's healthy, where our weight is or not. So getting back to this concept of ideal weight is this combination of fat, muscle, and water. So if we're increasing our lean muscle mass, and we're increasing our water, and we're trying to decrease our overall body fat, or the visceral fat around our organs, to cleanse that away so that our hormones run more efficiently, our blood sugars run more efficiently, and our body can stay healthier over time. So, the type of exercise we do, sometimes there is this tendency to want to focus on exercise as the thing that makes the biggest change in our body composition. But it's really not. The thing that makes the biggest change in our body composition is food. Food we're doing all the time. We're doing every day. We're doing multiple times a day. And what you put in your mouth matters, I would say, way more than our exercise. It doesn't mean we can get there without our exercise, and we still need to exercise and move our body and and exert our muscles and work on our coordination. And we had another video on fitness and talking about the different aspects of fitness, but doing things to build up our strength and our endurance and our flexibility and all these things that help us to keep stronger and healthier. But over time, our body will change. One of the things that I've started to do more consistently is I'll get a body weight measurement just on a standard scale, standard digital scale, assuming that the scale is accurate, to get the relative beginning of my day and ending of my day. I just want to see where my weight is fluctuating throughout the day, so I know, okay, this is what I'm eating, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm exercising, this is how it's affecting my weight. It doesn't mean that looking at your body weight isn't important. It just means that it's incomplete. So, it's worth it to spend the money to invest in finding out about your bone density. If you just Google DEXA scan in your area, sometimes it happens at a radiology center. I go to a place which is more kind of a natural medical facility that has a DEXA scan in their facility, and it costs me about $150 or $125, something like that. So, once every 6 months, some of you are going to be able to do that. And, there's different ways of measuring body fat composition. So that's one of the reasons why we do this body composition testing, is so that we can look at body fat composition. What's your body fat percentage of, percentage of body fat? And, there's different tests. They do like caliper tests where they grab underneath the arm or in different parts of the body to be able to measure that. They're not really so accurate. Years ago, we had a machine called the InBody. And the InBody is a technology that measures, you put your hands and you stand on a platform and you put your hands on these sensors, and it says that it's 98% correlative with DEXA scan. And what I found, because I did both the InBody and the calipers and the DEXA scan, because I wanted to see if there was a difference there. I wanted to see if there was a delta between one and the other. It's not enough just to choose one. And I guess if you're doing it consistently, if you're always doing the calipers, you can see, relatively speaking, whether it's going up or down. But if you want the raw data, if you want the raw numbers, it's not going to give you that information. So what I found is that the DEXA scan was actually 4 to 5% more than the calipers and the InBody. And the InBody was nowhere near what the DEXA scan was saying. So at least the claims that it was 98% correlative to the InBody was correlative to DEXA scan is not actually true. At least it wasn't true in my case. So, as you're setting goals for yourself and you're looking at your body weight and you're looking at how you want it to take care of your body in this next year, I want you to think about your food as the main motivator, the thing that is going to drive your body weight more than anything. Food is really fuel. Food is our energy. Food is our fuel. Food is our way that our body repairs itself. And if we don't have the raw nutrients to be able to do that, it's very hard for us to change our body. So, think about your weight. Think about setting some goals. Think about getting some body composition testing. And, I hope that this is a helpful conversation for you. I don't know that I really understood much about body composition when I was first learning about, just understanding how the body works or what the body is made up of. But, it's important to move towards your ideal weight. Move towards a weight that's more fitting for your body type. and not everybody's the same. It's not always, some people want to be as thin as possible. Some people don't care whether they get as big as a house. It matters, and the amount of weight that you're putting on your frame is going to play a significant role in how your body ages and how your body deteriorates over time. One last thought for you here, and that is this. I have some patients who do some bodybuilding, and they're very, very top heavy. They have both big upper body and lower body, but there's a massive amount of body weight resting on the pelvis. And when there's all this weight resting on the pelvis, it can definitely cause some problems, some weakness, especially in the lower back. If you have this huge upper body and you have this narrow waist, you have this narrow waist, and the strength of your pelvis is not able to support all of that weight. On the same token, if you're somebody who's carrying an extra 30, 40, 50 pounds, it could be that you're overweight because you've been eating crappy food, or I have some patients who are pregnant and their body is growing, and invariably that's going to be putting more pressure on their lower back. It can cause all sorts of injury and damage to the body over time. And so again, just really focusing on more of an ideal weight. If you think about that aspect of the conversation, that can make a huge difference for you. But just realize that ideal weight is a combination of water, muscle, and fat. Hopefully that answers your question. If you have any additional information, or you're not clear about something, please feel free to make a comment below the video, and I'm happy to get back to you on that. Awesome. Have a wonderful day.